I give an example in the book, which I think needs more attention. It was very briefly covered in news media when NBC correspondent Ashleigh Banfield was really on a trajectory to even take Katie Couric's chair as the anchor eventually. Ashleigh Banfield, young, vibrant, articulate, made her name covering the fall of the towers during 9/11, went off to cover the wars in Afghanistan and Iraq, and went to other countries in the Middle East. And several weeks after the invasion of Iraq in the spring of 2003, it all fell apart. It fell apart in 1 hour. It fell apart in a few minutes when she gave a speech to a university audience in Kansas and said there's a distinction between coverage and journalism. In the coverage of the US invasion of Iraq, you saw the launching of the rockets, you saw the launching of the missiles. You didn't see what happened when they reached their destination. She said a puff of smoke and dust is not what happens. And she basically said that US media were not conveying the realities of war. They were just showing the US perspective. Well, immediately, the management at MSNBC disclaimed any agreement with her, said she did not speak for the network, chastised her, brought her back to Manhattan, and put her literally in a tape closet for a number of months, would not let her out of a contract. And her career basically hit a wall and never recovered. She's now on a fairly small network. That's a parable. It's an example. And it's important not only because of what happened to Ashleigh Banfield a couple of decades ago, but it was an object lesson. And journalists know what succeeds and what doesn't.